Well, started knocking the freeze plugs out of the 460 today. I had this freeze plug here was leaking when the engine was in the car. So I siliconed it up and just, let's see, was it this side? Oh, it's the other side. It's the other side. Anyway, uh, sealed it up, cranked it up, drove it around the yard, run okay. But you won't believe what I'm finding inside the block. I mean, it's, can you see that? It's like red dirt. I mean, literally red dirt. And it's not just there. It's back here as well. Am I missing something? Is there something? Is there no trick of filling the block with red mud to help it cool? I don't think so. I could be wrong. I've been out of drag racing for 35 years. And that's what this was. This was drag racing. Well, I say it was drag race. It had a double pumper 850 on it with a nitrous plate. And it's got a spool in the rear. And a ratchet shifter. Either it was street racing or they were, some of these nickel and dime drag strips in the middle of nowhere that's racing dope money is all it is. But anyhow, this is the engine I was gonna use to run Power Tour. Now I was gonna replace the oil pan, gonna clean it up good, replace the water pump, new fuel pump. The pulleys look good. We'll clean the intake and hose it all down, brush it down good, paint it, button it up, and I was going to run it. It's flat tappet cam. I don't know. It's just a mild camshaft in it. Now I'm finding the timing cover. It's coming apart. It's the water pump. What in the heck was the... Okay, what I've just discovered is I won't be using this engine for Hot Rod Power Tour. Look at this. Let me take it off of here. I mean, look at the timing cover. I have never in my life seen a timing cover come apart like that. And yes, a water jacket. I'm pushing it was completely plugged. What in the world do I have here? I mean, let's see, it was the Holly on the far left. That's an 850 double pumper. It's on that intake. It was that nitrous plate right there that was on it. So, and it was, it was just all metal floor, which it's some boogered in welded floor pans that I got to do a lot of work to. Had that shifter in it. It was completely gutted, except they had completely cut the package tray out of it. Again, I know I've shown this a few times, but I've already moved all the old parts outside. But I've put a new strut rod cross member in it. I've got all the old engine mounts finally ground off that was booger welded on. And I've got these Kreitz engine mounts. They're correct for the 460 and the Mach 1. The birds love me. How about that? So anyhow, shop's a mess. But I got the course port ready to weld on. I've got the strut rod cross member ready to weld on. I'm just gonna clean it up and I'm gonna drop a motor in it. And right now, it's looking like it might get this Dove engine. This is a 70 model Torino engine. It's got a Cobra Jet cam. It's got port work done. Forged pistons. It's got Dove-C heads. This engine was actually pretty strong. But anyway, I guess I got to, let's see, I can run. That was the engine that Cobra Jet heads came off of, and it's all locked up. I've got an intake there I could put on it. I got a good oil pan there. Some Holley valve covers. There's some new strut rods and battery tray. But all that, like I said, all that worked out good. Turned out good. Got that battery apron welded in. Don't have it seam sealed. I don't know if I will or not. You see right here, top of the toolbox, I got an ignition for this, or for A460. Anyhow, I'm probably going to stop digging into this because this is a train wreck. Which I've got a timing cover on that other 460 over there. This is a, if you look, that's a D3 VE, which is a pretty good motor. Excuse me. So anyhow, I guess I gotta, today is May the, what, 1st, 2nd, 3rd? Day's May the 3rd. Hot Rod Power Tours in 5 weeks. I got a long way to go. Gosh, this would be one of those fancy YouTube channels, you know, where they go get something run or help somebody do. One of y'all are. Come on. No, I should be able to get it. I guess I work best under a deadline. So I'm debating on whether to continue to do anything to this engine or to go ahead and push it to the side. And, you know, and if this engine's in this shape, what would cause that? Comment, if you will, what would cause that cast aluminum timing cover rust? What could they have put in the coolant that would cause that to rust? Or say rust, aluminum rust, it oxidizes and break away like that. I've never seen that. I sure haven't. Anyway, I better stop videoing and get this junk ready to go. Hey, you think I should leave the tape marks on there for Power Tour? I know I got to replace the back windshield, but I got a glass for it and new rubber. So, give me your thoughts.